Android has always stood apart from iPhones because of its openness. The ability to sideload apps, customize your experience, and use alternative app stores. But that era of openness might be changing in a big way. Google just announced plans to block sideloading of unverified apps starting next year. This could reshape how millions of Android users and developers interact with the platform.
So what exactly is happening? And is this about security or control? Let's break it down.
Beginning in 2026, Google will require all Android app developers to verify their identities, not just those publishing on the Play Store. If you want to sideload an app from outside the Play Store, that developer will need to be verified through Google's new Android Developer Console. Developers will register their package names and signing keys. The key point? Apps from unverified developers simply won't install on most Android devices that run Google services. That's the vast majority of Android phones and tablets worldwide. Google compares this to an ID check at the airport, a way to keep out bad actors. They say apps sideloaded from outside the Play Store are 50 times more likely to contain malware. That risk is the core of Google's stated rationale. Security is the main argument here. Google points out that anonymous developers have used sideloading to push malware, spyware, and fraud apps for years. Since requiring Play Store developers to verify their identities in 2023, they've seen a huge drop in malicious activity. So expanding verification beyond the Play Store, they argue, is a natural next step to protect users, especially as malware often spreads through third-party repositories. That's the public security case Google is making. Here's the rollout timeline. October 2025, early access testing begins. March 2026, Developer Console opens for all devs to get verified. September 2026, the system officially launches in Brazil, Indonesia, Singapore, and Thailand. By 2027, Google plans to expand globally. If you're running a non-Google version of Android, like some Chinese phones without Play services, this won't apply. But for most of the world, it will. Critics argue this isn't just about security, it's also about control. Google is currently facing an antitrust case brought by Epic Games, which could force Google Play to allow third-party stores. If that happens, more people will sideload apps. By enforcing a verification whitelist, Google still holds the power. Even if you download apps from other sources, those apps will only run if Google approves the developer. For everyday users, this could mean fewer security risks, but also fewer choices. For developers, the extra step of identity verification could be a barrier, especially for hobbyists or small teams.
Google's decision is a seismic shift for Android. It promises stronger security, but also blurs the line between Android's open ecosystem and Apple's. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you see this as security progress or corporate overreach? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more deep dives.